to things beyond our perception. Few things are we are able to perceive like earth we can see, and fire we can see, water we can see, wind at least we can infer. How?
We can feel it.
We can feel it through our skin. We can see the movement of the leaves, trees and stuff, then we can understand.
We can hear it.
We can also hear it so that we can infer. And then sky, can we understand it? Can we see that? Can we perceive it?
Yeah.
How?
By looking at the clouds moving.
Are you seeing the sky?
No, because there's a solid wall up there.
It's not the hunter side.
It's not the hunger.
Out of two sides.
We have Oscar. No, that wall.
Yeah, he's talking about that wall.
So, what about the sky? Wherever there is space, accommodation is there for things to move in. That is what we call as sky. Not necessarily up, but anywhere. You are able to move this object from here to here because there is space. From here to here because there is space. No space, so it doesn't go. It stops. So, by seeing the movements of the objects, you also can infer. Really, you're not looking at the space at all. Because of the movements of the objects here and there, you infer that there is space which you call as sky at some limit. Then it's called space. Whatever you see is not the sky at all. Sky is from Earth to certain distance, it's called sky. Beyond that, it's space. So either you call it sky or space, you won't be able to see it at all, but you infer. Thus you can understand. Right? So these are what you call objects that can be seen, and all whatever just you are seeing here, anything made of any object is the component of all these 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air and ether. Right? So there are certain forces behind them which make these elements to function. What are they? Not known, because they cannot be seen. They came with different ideologies. Right? For those things, the Western people gave different names. Like when they talk about some kind of objects that are really making these things to move, they called it is theology. Right? When it is only about the knowledge-related objects, knowledge-related activities, knowledge-related stuff, anything, they called it is spirituality. Anything that came to practice when you are doing connecting to the unseen objects, they called it is religion. So religion, spirituality and theology. They gave different names like that. But for us, the people who believe in Vedic concepts, no different names are accepted. Though the names are there, but collectively all they call it as something related to your mind. Mind. So mind's other name is Atma. What is the name?
Atma.
Atma. So related to Atma is called Adhyatma. Adhi. Adhi means something related to that. So something related to bhutas. Bhutas means elements, what we see here, the earth, water, fire, etc. Anything related to bhutas is called? No. add Adi before.
Adibhutatma.
Exact, you're right. So, Adhibhuta. Adhibhuta. So, Adhibhutam is Adhibhautikam.
Adibhutikam.
Yes, you call it Adhibhautikam. Something related to mind, Atma, is called Atma.
Atma.
You're right. You came to near to that. Adhyatmikam. Adhyatmikam. Exactly. So Adhibhautikam, Adhyatmikam. But there are certain forces in the nature, like the wind force, like the chill factor in the wind, like the darkness, light, colors. Can you really understand them? Can you really assess them? Not really, not totally. Can you infer how the wind blows and where from they start?
No.
Well, if it's already chilly,
Yeah.
and where
No, where did it come from?
no,
It's like an atmosphere.
You won't be, because you don't know. See, if there is a fan and if there is a ventilator, then you can understand it is coming from the ventilator. Like that, where from the wind blow start?
It starts in the ocean, like above the.
Oh, so ocean creates the wind?
No.
God.
The warm air and cold air meet, and then something
Yeah,
happens,
and then wind is created.
Yeah, it forms over the ocean.
That means,
No, there's a wind cycle. So it forms clouds.
now tell me, just you wave your hand like this. What's happening?
I'm
Yeah,
getting
warm
air.
air.
Yes. So the wind is already there. Wind is already there, but you are not able to perceive it. You're not able to understand that. But one thing I can say, you are able to breathe it, but what you are breathing is not sufficient to you. You wanted something extra. So the movement of your hand makes the wind which is spread all around is bringing to you in a high volume,
Iron.
right? The volume is increased here. But if you want more volume, make it. Or if you still want more, just take a piece of cloth and say,
I can't see the fan.
you understand? You are not creating the wind, but the movement is being created by you.
Wind.
But in the outside, or maybe over the sea, is there anyone creating such a kind of movement? It is the nature. Not exactly the nature, but some power of the nature makes it happen. Those powers are not seen by us, but they are just making many things happen. They are called Devatas. Devata. So anything related to them is called Adhideva. Not Adi. Adhi.
Adideva.
Adhidevata.
Adidevatam.
So three things. Related to the objects, related to the natural forces, related to the mind. Three things. Related to the objects of this world, how do you call them? Adhibhutam. Related to the natural forces.
Adidevatam.
Exactly. How do you say that?
Adidevatam.
Adhi.
Adi.
Yeah. You have to put a force there. Aspirant. Dha is there. You know aspirants, right? Aspirant means where you put stress. Like ta. When you add aspirant, ha. Ka. When aspirant, ha. Ga. When aspiration, ha. Because you are putting a force, right? So they are called aspirants. Okay? So, pa. Ha. Yes, exactly. So here, da, you have to add aspirant there. Tha. So, adhi daivatam. Adhi bhutam. Adhi atmam. Add adhyatmam. How do you say that? Yes. So there are three things. So far as the subject is concerned, the subject is divided into three topics. Adhyatmam, Adhibhutam, Adhidaivam. Anything topics related to the elements is called Adhibhutam. Any topic related to the natural forces is called Adhidaivatam. Anything related to the internal world like mind, intellect and beyond, it's called Adhyatmam. Exactly. How do you say that? Adhyatmam. Yes. Mm. Adhyatmam. Good. That's how it is. So, for us, Adhyatmam means anything related to mind, intellect, intelligence, and something which we don't know, super intelligence. What people call it, super intelligence is running the whole universe. Some people say so. Let them say that. But for us, all that is included into one topic. What is that? Adhyatmam. Because we don't know who we are. We won't be able to see us. That means we never saw the soul, nor we see the super soul, nor we see the natural forces, but only we see something that is related to the nature. Only Adhibhutam is seen, not even Adhyatmam is seen. Anything related to Adhyatmam is a theology.